Hey everyone, welcome back to the English Podcast, where we learn English through real stories, ideas, and motivation. I'm your host, Emma, and today's topic is one that can truly change the way you see yourself and the world around you. We're talking about how to increase your value in life. Sounds powerful, right? But wait, don't worry, we're not turning you into a walking price tag. This is about personal growth, confidence, and learning how to make your presence, your words, and your actions more meaningful. Not just for others, but for yourself too. So, grab your coffee, sit back, and let's make your English and your life a little more valuable today. Let's start with a simple question. When you hear the word value, what comes to mind? Money, salary, expensive things? Well, that's one kind of value, but not the kind we're talking about today. Your real value has nothing to do with your wallet. It's about how much you contribute, grow, and inspire in your work, your relationships, and your daily actions. Here's the truth. People who keep increasing their personal value never stay stuck. They become magnetic. Others respect them, trust them, and want to learn from them. And you know what? You can become one of them. Let's imagine a simple scene. Two people walk into a room. One speaks with confidence, listens carefully, smiles genuinely, and adds value to every conversation. The other stays quiet, nervous, and afraid to speak up. Now, who leaves a stronger impression? Exactly, the first one. But here's the twist. That confidence didn't come from magic. It came from daily effort to improve skills, habits, and mindset. So, if you want to increase your value in life, start with the inside, not the outside. And don't worry, we're going to explore exactly how to do that, step by step. Think about your smartphone for a second. Every few weeks, it asks for an update, right? Well, guess what? Many people do that with themselves. They stop updating their skills. If you want to increase your value in life, you have to keep learning, whether it's English, communication, leadership, or even cooking. Every new skill you learn makes you more valuable because it gives you more ways to help others and express yourself. Mini English tip. Instead of saying, I can't do it, try saying, I can't do it yet. That tiny word, yet, adds possibility, and possibility adds value. Now, let's talk about mindset. Have you ever met someone who complains about everything? Traffic is bad, weather is bad, coffee is too cold, life is unfair. Being around them feels like carrying an emotional backpack full of bricks. If you want to be valuable, be the opposite of that person. Be the one who brings lightness, solutions, ideas, positivity. Here's a fun truth. Positive energy is like Wi-Fi. People can feel it without seeing it. You don't need to be fake cheerful. Just learn to focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. That mindset makes you strong, calm, and trustworthy, and that's real value. Okay, here's a big one, communication. Even if you have amazing ideas, they mean nothing if you can't express them well. So how do you improve communication and English at the same time? By doing exactly what you're doing now, listening, learning, and practicing every day. Use simple sentences. Speak slowly. Smile when you talk. And here's a pro tip. Don't just talk to impress. Talk to express. That one shift can instantly make your conversations more genuine. Try this line. I want to understand your point of view. It's simple English, but it shows emotional intelligence, and that increases your value instantly. Let me tell you a short story. Once, a man promised to call his friend in 5 minutes. He never did. The next week, he said he'd help someone with a project. Didn't show up. Month by month, he became that person nobody relied on. See, your value drops every time your words don't match your actions. So, if you say you'll do something, do it. If you can't, say so honestly. Reliability is rare these days. That's why it's so valuable. Remember this phrase: small promises kept build big trust. Now, this one's interesting. Many people think kindness is weakness, but actually kindness is power under control. Being kind doesn't mean saying yes to everyone. It means treating people with respect, even when you say no. For example, you can say, "I really appreciate your offer, but I can't help this time." That's polite, firm, and kind, all at once. Kindness makes people feel safe around you, and safety builds value faster than status ever will. Here's a tough one: consistency. Because let's be honest, motivation fades, right? We all start with excitement. I'll wake up early. I'll study English. I'll exercise. And 3 days later, we're negotiating with the alarm clock like diplomats. But here's the truth. Success doesn't come from one big effort. It comes from small efforts repeated every day. So even if you learn just one new English word a day, that's still progress. Even if you read one page of a book, that's growth. Consistency turns habits into results, and results create value. Finally, the golden rule. If you want to increase your value, help others increase theirs. Think about your favorite teachers, mentors, or even YouTubers. Why do you value them? Because they gave you something: knowledge, inspiration, courage. When you share what you learn, even a small English phrase, you're multiplying your value. So, teach what you know, compliment someone, encourage a friend. Every act of kindness adds invisible credit to your personal value bank. All right, let's do a quick recap before we wrap up. To increase your value in life, keep learning, never stop upgrading yourself. Build a strong, positive mindset. Communicate clearly and honestly. Keep your promises. Be kind, but stay confident. Stay consistent, even on lazy days. Help others grow too. That's it. Simple, powerful, and achievable. And if you forget everything else, just remember that even your phone gets updated every month. So maybe you deserve an update too. Version 2.0 of you, now available in 2025. If this episode helped you reflect or made you smile, share it with one friend who needs a little motivation today. And hey, don't forget to subscribe to the English Podcast for more stories that help you learn English and grow as a person at the same time. You can also practice your English by commenting, "One way I'll increase my value this week is..." I read every comment, and I love seeing your goals and progress. Remember, your value isn't something you're born with, it's something you build every single day. So, go out there, speak with confidence, keep learning, and never stop upgrading your own version of you. I'm Emma, and you've been listening to the English Podcast. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode.